Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be doing a pack with me video. I know you guys really love these here on my channel, and it is that time again. I am going to be moving back into my dorm for my last ever semester of college. That is definitely really bittersweet to say, but I'm ready to go back in a couple of days. It is time to pack up my makeup collection. You guys know for the past few years, I have been packing up my whole entire makeup collection. I will have past videos down below explaining how I did that, but for my last semester I decided not to bring my whole collection with me, and I decided to film the process of me packing while also downsizing my makeup collection for college. I'm sure some of you guys are thinking like, what, Jackie, you always bring your whole makeup collection to school, you always show us your college makeup collection, you always have everything, how are you going to film videos? And that is why I always brought all of my makeup to school with me. I always wanted to have everything in my collection, just so if I thought of a video idea, I could have everything that I needed. But I did decide to switch some things up for this last semester, and I actually decided not to film in my dorm. Don't worry you guys, videos are not going anywhere, but I am just not bringing any of my equipment to my dorm. It is just a lot to carry back and forth. It's also a lot to bring all of my heavy makeup. And if I'm keeping it like totally real and being really honest with you guys about how I feel about filming in my dorm, I literally despise it. When I film in my dorm and I am out of my element and I'm not comfortable and the lighting is not 100%, it just makes me feel so sad and not motivated to film. I definitely found myself filming less because I just didn't want to. I didn't want to deal with the hassle of setting up all of this equipment in such a small space. And overall, I was just not really that happy with the content I was producing while filming in my dorm. So for my last semester of college, I decided just to leave my equipment home, and I will be traveling home once or twice a month to film videos for you guys to edit while I'm in my dorm and upload on my channel throughout the month. So uploads are not stopping. With that being said, they definitely might slow down. I am going to try my hardest, you guys, to at least upload once a week, if not more, depending on when I can go home and how many videos I can get done. I would rather upload less good quality, happy videos for you guys rather than upload like a couple times a week and film like bleh videos in my dorm, I guess you could say. So that is why I am downsizing my makeup collection. It will definitely suit me better here, where I am going to be filming all of my videos over the next few months while I am in school. So I know that was a really long explanation. I just wanted to fill you guys in on the future of my channel for the next few months and why I am packing less makeup and downsizing my makeup collection for college this year. So I really hope that you guys enjoy seeing this video. I'm just going to be taking you through my drawers and picking out what I want to take with me. Maybe at the end I will show you how I organize everything as well. So if you guys are interested in that, let's just go ahead and jump into it. Alright, so my camera is off the tripod. I'm going to be doing the rest of this video vlog style. I'm going to be taking you guys through my drawers, and then we are going to be picking out what I'm going to take with me to school. As far as organization goes, I think I'm going to use my Muji drawers like I used to back in the day. I still do have my Muji drawers, but for now I think I'm just going to pick out the products and work on organizing everything another day. But for now, we're just going to focus on actually picking out the products. So let's get started in the first drawer. Sorry if this video was like a little shaky, you guys. I just decided to hold the camera freehand because I could get a little bit closer and do different angles than if it's on my tripod. My collection is a little bit messy at the moment after I did my declutter video, which I will have linked right here, which you guys are amazing. That is like the fastest growing video on my channel ever. You guys are awesome, but I will definitely have it linked right up here if you guys want to check out my declutter. But I never really like reorganized my collection after that. So in here, the things that I definitely want to take with me are things like, of course, my mascara. Mascara is something that I wear every single day, glam look, not glam look. So just for my everyday mascara, I'm gonna take the Essence Lash Princess mascara. Of course, my eyelash curler, that is a must. I am also taking my Maybelline Total Temptation. That is my favorite waterproof formula. And Maybe I'll take this Milani one too. This is their highly rated mascara. I just opened this up to do a full face of Milani for the holidays, and I don't want this to dry out on me. So I'm gonna take this as well, and everything I'm taking, I'm just going to be placing on the top of my vanity. These two mascaras are open, so I'm like debating if I should take them or not, but I also don't know if I need 5 mascaras. I guess I could also switch them out when I come home for the weekend. So I think I'm going to be leaving these for now. Yeah, I'm gonna leave these for now. Next up for eyebrow stuff, eyebrows are definitely a must. So I actually sadly just ran out of my Fenty brow pencil. So I'm actually going to be moving this into my empties bag for my 2020 empties. But you guys know that was my favorite brow pencil ever. But luckily I still do have some Brow Wizzes in my collection. So I'm gonna be taking with me my Brow Wiz in the shade Chocolate. Also, you guys know my favorite brow powder ever. I cannot do my brows without this stuff. The Profusion Cosmetics brow powder. I'm trying to decide if I should literally only take the most basic of basic, or if I should take a couple of options with me. I'm debating taking my Kai Brow just because I do like to use this just on quick makeup days. It has a little bit more of a creamy formula, so it makes filling in my brows just a tad bit easier. And I think I'm also gonna take my Brow Wiz in the shade Medium Brown, which I like to use for more glam looks. It's a little bit darker than the shade Chocolate that I'm already bringing, but I think it'll be nice to have a couple of different brow color options. I definitely do want to take a couple of ColourPop Super Shock shadows with me. I'm trying to find the one that I love for day to day. Oh, so here's one of them. This one I love day to day. This is in the shade Tassel. It's like a beautiful shimmery white lid shade. And I'm also here, this one I'm looking for is in the shade Paisley. This is a nice champagne shade that I love to put on the lid. So I'm going to be taking these two with me as my everyday glitter shades, I guess you could say. I don't think I'm going to be taking any of these smaller palettes that I have in here. A couple of these are definitely in my collection more for collector's reasons, I guess you could say. Moving into the back, I know I am going to grab a couple of things out of here. Definitely gonna bring my tweezer and my eyelash glue. I do need to get a new eyelash glue, so I have to make a note to do that. But for fake lashes, I'll probably just end up bringing my individual lashes, which I'll show you guys later. I'm gonna take my favorite brow gel, which is the Milk Makeup Cush Clear Brow Gel. And I think I am also going to take the Milani Hypnotic Eyes. This is a beautiful, beautiful liquid shimmer. If I just want to amp it up one day, or if I'm going out, this is beautiful on the lid. It's just such a good nighttime, add a little extra oomph to your shadow type of product. I don't really think I'm going to be taking anything else in the rest of this drawer. This right here, these right here are just some loose glitters and some gel eyeliners. These things I'll keep here at home because I do like that for just more tutorials. But I think before I go, I'm going to switch out the pad on my eyelash curler just so I have a nice fresh one for the next couple of months. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see this, but I did mention these in my Amazon favorites video. I'm not sure which one of these videos is going to be going up first, but you can find these little eyelash curler replacement pads on Amazon, and they do fit most standard size eyelash curlers. I believe I was reading that they fit Tweezerman, e.l.f., Revlon. Those are kind of the most popular curlers. It's a little bit fidgety to do with long acrylic nails, but it just pops right in, and once it's in there, it's not going anywhere. And now I have a fresh eyelash curler pad for the next few months. This next drawer holds all of my compacts, bronzers, blushes, and highlighters. I definitely think this one is going to be challenging for me just because I love switching up my blushes and my highlighters. So I'm going to first pick out the stuff that I know right off the bat that I'm going to want with me, and that definitely is my Anastasia bronzer in the shade Rosewood. This is my favorite everyday bronzer, so I definitely have to have that. Also, definitely going to be bringing the Fenty Beauty Highlighter Duo. That is what that looks like if you guys haven't seen it. Just a great everyday champagne-y shade. I think I'm going to be bringing my Milani blushes. Maybe I'll just pick one of these. The two shades that I have are Berry Amore and Rose d'Oro. I think I'm going to bring Berry Amore just because I feel like it's more of a wintertime berry mauve type of blush. I think I could leave these Wet n Wild ones home. I think I'm only going to bring Golden Flower Crown because it's like the only really true golden highlighter that I have in my collection, so I'm definitely gonna take that one. So I already have the Fenty one, which is more icy, and the Wet n Wild one, which is more of a true golden tone. Between Golden Flower Crown and Rodeo Drive, these are very similar, so I don't think I need both of them, so I'll stick with Rodeo Drive. But I am going to bring my Anastasia Amrezy just because it's not as much of an intense gold. It's a little bit more of like that in-between shade compared to the rest of the highlighters. I really wish I could take all of this, you guys, but like I said, I just want to have it home for filming purposes. So I think that's really it when it comes to this drawer. I just wanted to bring like a couple of everyday staples. I'm sure when I come home to film, I will end up grabbing a few more things or switching some stuff out, but I think 3 highlighters should be good for day to day. Oh, 1 blush. Maybe I can grab 1 more blush, maybe something a little bit more on the matte side since that Milani one is shiny. I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab my little Tarte blush because this is a nice matte blush for every day. So 3 highlighters, 2 blushes, and 1 bronzer, but I do have a bronzer in another drawer that I want to take with me. For my foundation, I'm definitely going to bring my favorite everyday foundation. That's the one I'm going to grab for first, and that of course is the Maybelline 24 Hour Superstay in the shade 118 Light Beige, so I'm definitely going to take that. I'm also definitely going to take my Anastasia Luminous foundation, another huge favorite of mine in the winter time, especially also on really cold days when my skin just needs more hydration. This is a good one. And sticking on a similar theme with that, I am also going to grab my L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. Just because I'm out and about all the time in the city, my skin takes a really big hit because it's so cold. These more hydrating fresh foundations just keep my skin feeling hydrated and nice throughout the day. So I think I'm going to take those 2 along with my Superstay, and then maybe I'll even grab 1 more. Is that too much? Oh, I don't know. This is so hard to downsize, you guys. So I think the last one that I'm going to take is the Dream Satin Liquid by Maybelline. Another nice hydrating foundation. I believe this one is actually infused with hydrating serum. I do have this one in 2 shades, 20 and is this 10? Yeah, this is 10, and I'm going to take the shade 10 again just for the lighter winter shade. For primer, I am definitely going to be bringing my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer because you guys know this is my favorite. I do have 2 of these, so I want to quickly open these up and just see which one has more product, and I will take that one with me. So somehow I do have 2 of my putty primers opened. This is how much I have in one of them. I don't even know how this happened. I think my mom gave me hers and I just kind of lost track of which one was which, and I started using both of them. Oh wow, these are really close, but I think this one right here has a little bit more, so I'm going to take this one with me, and I will definitely, actually, honestly you guys, should I just take both of them? I feel like I should just take both of them because I don't want to like have the one with less product dry out, but this is definitely not enough to get me through 4 months. So you know what? I'm just gonna take both. Why not? I have the new putty primers in the matte and luminous. I think I'm going to leave these home because I am planning on doing another e.l.f. video, so I am going to leave these right in my collection. I am going to take the Milani Prime Perfection Face Primer. This is the hydrating one. And I think I'm also going to take the Glossier Priming Moisturizer just because I really love to use this just as a face moisturizer in general. And I also should probably use this up before it expires. And in the winter, I can't get enough of hydrating primers, so I'm going to take both of these with me. All right, so for sprays, I am definitely going to take my Fix Plus. I have a couple of bottles of Fix Plus, so maybe I could go ahead and combine these two. I think I'm going to be pouring the rest of what's in my full-size bottle into my travel size bottle just to get that nice and condensed, so I will do that in a sec. Definitely going to grab my Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Spray because I love the dewy finish that this gives on my skin. And I'm also going to take the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray because this makes my makeup last so incredibly long. It's amazing. There's not much left at all in my full-size MAC Fix Plus, so I'm just going to pour whatever is left in here into my travel size bottle to just condense everything, so I only have to bring the small one with me. I feel like that's a good array of sprays. So my Fix Plus is kind of just like a standard in-between refreshing spray. The Make It Last is a little bit more of a hardcore like setting spray, I guess you could say. And then the Catrice one is going to give me that luminous glow. So I have the best of both worlds in all of these, and also the packages are nice and tiny and lightweight, so those shouldn't take up much room in my organization. Actually, when it comes to primer, I think I am just going to grab one more, and that is the Catrice Prime and Fine Poreless Blur Primer. The reason that I want to take this is because this blurs my pores really well compared to the Poreless Putty Primer. This one just mattifies my skin a little bit more, so I feel like underneath some of the more luminous foundations, this one is just a better matte. Next in here are contour palettes, cream contour products, highlighter palettes, everything like that. There's only a couple things in here that I think I want to have for every single day, and the first one is this Nars palette. This has been one of my favorite makeup products recently. This just makes doing my bronzer, blush, and highlighter so quick and easy, and also the formula on these powders are incredible, so I'm definitely going to take that with me for easy quick makeup days. And another staple in my collection is for sure the Trace Stick highlighter stick. I also have a backup of it right here. This is their Maldives Luminescent cream highlighter, and this is a must for me. I use this almost every single day, especially on lighter makeup days. This just gives the most beautiful glow from within. It's really quick and easy to use on class days, and the formula is a dream. So if you guys haven't tried this, I definitely recommend this. It's definitely one of the best products that Trace Stick has in their line. Okay, we are definitely making progress. This last drawer down here is eyeshadow palette. The one palette that I am going to grab in here is my Conspiracy palette. Now I know this is a little bit big and chunky for me to have in school, but I just love the idea of having this with me. This is going to be like the one colorful type of palette that I bring to have with me in my collections. I just think I want to have this with me. Like I said, I know it's a little bit more on the chunky side, but I think it will be fun to have some deeper shades and some more colorful, fun, and bright shades. I don't think I'm going to be taking any more palettes out of that drawer, but I am going to be taking a good handful of these palettes. Up here on my vanity, I have been keeping my more everyday palettes. These are the ones that I reach for every single day. To be honest, you guys, I don't typically wear a ton of eyeshadow day to day when I'm going to class. I wear it more when I'm like filming or going out, which is also rare. So I don't even think I'm going to be taking half of these palettes. Definitely going to be bringing my Jacqueline palette. You guys know this palette is my baby. Definitely want to have that one with me. I also think I'm going to be taking my Profusions matte. This is an amazing day-to-day palette. It's very self-explanatory. It is just full of matte neutral shades, so really great for quick makeup looks. And that I could also go ahead and pair with the ColourPop Super Shocks that I'm bringing, so I could use those on the lid and the mattes palette in my crease. Then I'm trying to decide now between the Sigma Warm Neutrals Volume 2. Oh, sorry for the reflection of the lights, you guys. So that one, or the Milani Bold Obsessions palette, just because I feel like these kind of have a similar vibe to them, but I don't know honestly which one I would get more use out of. The Milani one definitely has a few more cool tones in it, whereas like it says, the Sigma one leans a little bit more on the warm neutral side, and it has those greens instead of the navy cool tone shades. But honestly, you guys, I might bring both again, just because these palettes are smaller, and it's not like I'm bringing like tons and tons of palettes. I'm literally bringing 4 small palettes and then my 1 large Conspiracy palette. So I feel like that's pretty fair. I have like matte shades, my everyday palette with like some deeper, more like fun wearable tones, a warm palette with some fun greens. And then this one again is like another like warm palette, but that could also go into evening. And then of course the Conspiracy palette. That is my thought behind the palette. Definitely all similar but different, but of course when you are a makeup collector and lover like me, they're pretty much all different to me, you guys. I used to bring in upwards of like 15 to 25 palettes, so 5 palettes is like nothing compared to what I used to have with me. I just spotted my Jacqueline Cosmetics highlighter palette. I just uploaded a whole video on this if you guys want to know my thoughts and see some like try on and swatches. And I also did dupe this palette as well. But I am going to be taking this with me just because it's like a new product. And I think it will be fun to have a couple of more unique highlighter shades with me, so I definitely want to take that one. Sorry for like the mess of the cords, you guys. When you're a YouTuber, there are just a lot of cords everywhere, but now I'm going to be picking the concealers that I want to bring with me. I love switching up my concealer day to day, so I probably will go ahead and grab a couple of these. I know for sure that I want to bring my favorite ever Too Faced concealers. I have this in 2 shades, Vanilla, which is too dark for me at the moment. And then I also have the shade Snow. So I think I'm just going to be taking the shade Snow with me since my skin is a little bit lighter at the moment. I'm also going to grab my Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer because I have been loving this. This is such a good concealer. A ColourPop concealer is definitely coming with me. These are some of my favorite. I do have them in a couple of different shades, Light 16, Light 18, and Fair 08, but Light 16 is my best match at the moment, so I'm going to grab those two. I really want to try this concealer out. This is the Hydrating Camo Concealer, but I actually have to go ahead and return this because this is so dark on me, you guys. I ordered it in the same exact shade as the original Camo Concealer, which is in Light Beige. I don't know if it's picking up on camera how much darker the Hydrating Concealer is. It's like so much more golden and yellow and just so many shades darker. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to use that one. I have to go ahead and return it. For powder, I'm going to grab the Maybelline Fit Me powder. This doesn't need a huge explanation. I love that powder so much. I'm sure you guys know. I am also going to be grabbing the Makeup Revolution Bacon Blot Banana powder. This is my favorite for setting my lids. It's just such a nice, versatile everywhere type of powder. You could use this on your lids to highlight your face, carve out your contour, stuff like that. Just a really nice formula for that. And I'm also going to grab the Milani Translucent Setting Powder in Light to Medium. This is their Make It Last setting powder, and this really makes my makeup last a long time. So I'm going to take this with me just in case I have somewhere to go. My makeup does not budge under this powder and it stays looking beautiful. So those are the 3 powders that I'm going to take with me. I am also going to pack some sponges and brushes, but I'm not going to be doing that in this video just because I need to wash everything first, but I'm most likely going to take just my 2 open e.l.f. Total Face sponges and leave the rest of the sponges here for videos. The last thing that I want to pick out to bring to school are lip products. Again, I'm gonna try to keep it more minimal because a lot of these lip colors, especially like all of these liquid lipsticks, definitely come more in handy for me when it comes to tutorials and filming. So I'm just going to try to keep it like very basic and day-to-day. So of course I have all of my little Fenty gloss bombs up here. I'm definitely going to be bringing Fussy and Fenty Glow. These are my 2 favorite shades, the 2 nude shades. I have a lot of these little adorable mini ones that I just got in a set for Christmas, and I'm trying to decide if I want to bring any of those. I think I'm going to grab this hot pink one, which is in the shade Pretty Please. I wore this recently and I really loved how this looked. So I feel like this could be a fun addition to my little mini makeup collection that I'm going to be bringing with me. I'm also going to be grabbing a couple of my other favorite glosses, like the House Laboratories gloss. The House Laboratories gloss is definitely one of my favorites, one of the most like shiny, juicy looking glosses ever, and a nice pigment pigmented gloss I'm going to grab is the Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit in the shade Send Nudes. These are also some of my favorites that I wear on a daily basis. Out of here, I have MAC Velvet Teddy. I'm definitely going to be bringing. I'm also going to grab the Powder Kiss lipstick in the shade Mullet Over. This is a really unique formula in a beautiful, like, powdery peachy nude shade, so I'm going to grab that one as well. I'm gonna bring Wet n Wild Bare It All. This one is really similar to Velvet Teddy, but I just love this for day to day. And also my new Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick is such a nice, like, deep 90s nude. These are the lip liners I'm going to be taking with me: LA Girl Sugar and Spice, Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, and MAC Boldly Bare. I'm sure you guys can see a common theme in the shade of these. I just love these types of colors when it comes to lip liner. I also am going to be grabbing my House Laboratories Endpoint lip liner, which is more of a light peachy shade, but I can't find it. I believe it's in one of my purses, but that's definitely coming with me as well. But these are just some of my favorites. I cannot do my makeup without these. So I know that there are definitely a couple up here that I want to take with me. The first one being ColourPop What's Your Sign, which, if you know, you know, this is my all-time favorite nude lipstick, you guys. I don't even think I have to open it to show you because it's just that amazing. Another one of my current favorites is Milani's Naturally Chic. This is number 25. I've been wearing this a lot. A lot of you guys were asking me what I was wearing in my Best of Beauty video, and this is that lipstick. I do also want to grab something like a little bit more fun, so I think I'm going to take one of these shades I believe I liked is 07 Best Red, just to kind of spice it up or amp up my look if I want more of a bright lip. I have a little visitor that's helping me pick out the final thing that I want to bring with me, but in here I'm just going to grab my favorite pair of lashes. These are the Kiss Pixie lashes. I did go ahead and grab my lash glue before, but I forgot to grab these, so just in case I want to do lashes, typically I would grab something like these. These are the Kiss Ever Easy Medium Combo lashes, but I don't have enough of these, so I definitely plan on buying more of those, but for now I'm just going to grab this one pair. I usually don't wear lashes, but you know, just in case, you never know. All right, you guys, so that is everything. That is my little picking out my makeup for college video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed seeing me pick out the products and kind of like my thought process behind some of the stuff. Like I said earlier, don't worry, I will still continue to upload videos here on my channel over the next few months. They just might be a little bit more spaced out and less frequent, but I am really happy to just upload quality videos for you guys when I can. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed seeing this video and spending time with me today. If you did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Also, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel before you leave. I would love to have you guys here as part of my little YouTube fam. If you don't want to miss out on any of my future videos, click that notification bell down below and you'll get notified every single time that I upload a new video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!